Hey everybody, and welcome to the Viper Magic Channel's Ubisoft E3 2017 conference reaction. I am not your host, Brett Casina, as you probably already know if you've watched a couple of these. I am not your host. That's right, Jim Afanis is on vacation over at E3 having a ton of fun, and I am filling in for him doing all the conference reaction videos thus far. We got one more left to go with each other. We have Sony later on tonight. So that will be up late tonight, so I hope you enjoy that one. I'm actually going to the E3 Sony Experience over here in Orlando with me and Jim's buddy Ben. So we're going to watch that live in the theater with a studio audience, so that'll be new for me. But anyway, Ubisoft was here this afternoon, and they had an interesting showing, actually. They had a lot of games. I mean, not as many as Microsoft did yesterday, but they had more than Bethesda, certainly. And all of their titles that they were talking about were new, which I liked. There was no DLC mentioned for anything. We didn't hear about any Division DLC, any For Honor DLC. It was just all new stuff. Also different this year was there was no VR component, unlike last year. It seemed like they were trying to get on the PSVR last year, and it didn't take off. So, no VR games this year. Also, no Aisha Tyler. But this was still run like a normal press conference, although it seemed to move better and a little more quickly than past Ubisoft press conferences because there was no real like talk to developers thing. They haven't quite adopted the Sony and now Microsoft approach where it's trailer, but this was closer to that than it was last year. You still had developers coming out to talk about their games or to thank the audience or just to introduce things. And I kind of like that. You know, let the developer get up on stage. You know, I know he's only one of a team of hundreds or 50 or whatever the size of the team is, but at least he's representing the team and getting some attention rather than just the CGI trailer coming up. So with that said, let's get to the games. So first off, we have the confirmation of Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Now, Miyamoto came out with a little gun on his hand, and I thought we were going to get a Mario Rabbids game that was going to be like Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, where it's a shooter, and it's Mario versus the Rabbids, and they're shooting people, and it's crazy. But instead, what we're getting is Advance Wars on acid, because this game it doesn't look crazy. It just looks like they took Advance Wars and they added some Rabbids stuff and added some cool features. You can make characters jump one another and extend their range. You can destroy cover and stuff like that. So it's taking that strategy feeling. If you like Advance Wars, you might like this. So please, give it a shot. Check it out. It's not for me. Also, I don't have a Switch, so I can't play this. This is coming to the Switch exclusively. If you didn't already know that, it's got Mario in it. Therefore, it's coming to the Switch. And only there. But the graphics look great. This game looked great. So, I don't know what to say about it other than if you like Mario, you like Rabbids, and you like Advance Wars, and you have a Switch, you should try this game. I think my brother might be getting this game because he loves Advance Wars. Next up, we had Assassin's Creed Origins. Not a lot of new stuff here. We had actual gameplay yesterday during the Xbox conference. This was more of a montage. They talked about it being the 10-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed. I didn't really even realize that. It's also from the Black Flag team, which we will get to in a second. They also, I don't know what the heck they were doing. They cut to a few people that were outside the gaming theater, and they were playing the game on, and they had a little monitor on a table outside in the sun. And if anybody knows anything about video, it's looking at monitors outside in the sun sucks, much less trying to record things playing on monitors outside in the sun. So this was just awful. I don't know why they just didn't cut it back right away. Or, try this out earlier and put them under a shade if you really wanted to do that. But it was just weird. I guess these are the people that are hosting the after E3 Assassin's Creed gameplay 30 minutes. So they probably just wanted to introduce them to everybody, let them know that stay watching and you can have more Assassin's Creed with these folks after that. Next up, we had an announcement of The Crew 2. It's got more crew stuff. It has boats, it has motorcycles, it has cars, same stuff. I don't know. I couldn't get into The Crew because there was too long of a tutorial and cutscenes when it came out on Xbox One on Games with Gold. I couldn't try it because I was just getting so bored watching all the cutscenes and stuff like that. So I gave up. So no comment here, I guess. Also, South Park Fractured Butthole, short little trailer there. It's coming out October 17th. And then we had Transference, which is a VR game. Wasn't quite clear what platform it was for, but it's Elijah Wood getting involved with games, and they were talking about your consciousness being uploaded to a game, but you're viewing and reliving other people's trauma. Why the heck you would want to do that? I have no idea. Anyway, there wasn't any explanation if this was like a supernatural horror game or if this is like real trauma, like, you know, people getting beat as a kid or assaulted or, you know, abused. That doesn't sound fun. It didn't look scary, and it didn't sound fun either. And there was no gameplay, or if there was, they didn't let us know. So, hard to say what that game is going to be. Then we got a game from the same Ubisoft Black Flag team, Ubisoft Singapore. And once I saw this, I was like, oh boy, here we go. This is the game that's going to eat Sea of Thieves lunch. If you watched Sea of Thieves like I did yesterday and last year and every other time they've shown it before and thought this game looks so stupid, crude, and just plain boring and simple, then Skull and Bones is the game for you. So basically, when Microsoft looked at Black Flag and said, oh, we should do that and make a game, except it takes 4 people to run a boat. Ubisoft stepped up and said, forget all that nonsense. We're going to take the exact same stuff, literally. It looks the exact same. Pirate gameplay from Black Flag. We're going to take that chunk of code out, put it over here. We're going to upgrade the engine. And we're also going to add in other multiplayers and stuff. So I guess it's a bit like Destiny, but instead of being one character on one ship like Sea of Thieves and you have to have multiple people run a ship, it's just like Black Flag. You got one guy, you run the entire ship, and you're sailing around, and everybody on your pirate squad has their own ship. You got, you're stealing things. You got pirate hunters just like in Black Flag. So I was really a fan of that Black Flag portion of the gameplay. It's everybody's favorite part of that Assassin's Creed game, and so this looks to be a worthy successor to that. It comes out 2018, though, so that was a bit unfortunate. So it looks like Sea of Thieves will have a bit of a respite to live and prove their worth if they're going to come out this year and not get pushed back again. If Sea of Thieves gets pushed to 2018, look out, because looks like Skull and Bones is going to eat your lunch. Because it's multi-platform, let's face it. People are going to buy this on Xbox, on PS4, on PC. There's way more people that are playing games than are currently on the Xbox One, sad to say. Right, but anyway. Oh, and the best part was, I heard the pirates singing again. If you liked Black Flag and you had all those little pirate songs and stuff, like, I even got the mobile app and sent my fleet on missions to unlock more pirate jiggies or songs or whatever the heck those things were called, and just to have a multiple selection while I was sailing the ocean and stuff like that. There were pirates singing this game. It brought back memories. Oh, I'm excited for this game. Skull and Bones, baby. Give it a shot. Then we had Just Dance 2018 come out. Performance by BB Rexa for like 30 seconds. They're doing another Just Dance every single year. This must be like the most money-making game for them. It's like their Madden, their NFL, their NBA 2K or whatever. Just churn, 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 new, yearly. Okay, then we had another South Park game. This one is called South Park Phone Destroyer. It looks like a battle game, an RPG-like battle game on South Park. You had Cartman. Sounded like there was some voice acting there, which would be cool. So it's coming for all the phone platforms later this year. So I'm excited for that. I like South Park. I'll try this, and if I like this enough, I might try the Fractured Butthole. I did not play Stick of Truth. So I'm interested to see if this draws me into those other games. Then we had Starlink, Battle for Atlas. This is like, I don't know if Ubisoft did Skylanders. I think that's Activision. But this is like a take on that. It's another Toys to Life thing. And it was like, did you guys not know that Skylanders is like going downhill and Disney Infinity was shut down and Lego Dimensions is also going downhill? Did you not get that memo? So anyway, this isn't quite as kiddie, but it's similar in the idea. You have a starship connected to your controller, and you can take off a part and put on a new part, and that makes your ship in the game get the same part. The other thing though is that it looked like it was attached to the controllers, at least what they showed, but none of the controllers have motion controls. Maybe the PS4, I don't think so, but certainly not Xbox. So it's not like you're gonna fly your thing like this. I don't know what these developers are thinking sometimes. Then we got an update on Sleep, the Olympic snowboard and ski events game. Looks great. If you're into that stuff, gonna have all the events that you see on the Winter Olympics. They're gonna be available in the game, and it looks really pretty. Then we had Far Cry 5. You get a team of helpers. I think that was the new announcement in here. You got a dog that fetches weapons. You got a sniper buddy. You got a guy that drives a big truck, and they're gonna help you take out the crazy people in Montana that are not Trump followers. They're something else, but you know, they're gonna help you destroy Montana. Then the final thing that they closed with was this weird wisecracking chimp man and a giant Asian pig man. He had the Fu Manchu mustache with a pig head, and I was like, what is this game? And then at the very end of this long trailer, it says Beyond Good and Evil 2, and then I was like, okay. There were people really excited about this game. I don't know exactly why. I have not played the first one. I have it on backwards compatibility for 360. And apparently it's a prequel to the first game. This happens before Jade is born, and I think she's the main character in the first game. So that's what they closed with. None of these games really had release dates unless I mentioned them to you. Like Starlink is fall 2018. Far Cry is this fall, obviously. I don't know when Sleep was. I did not see a release date for that. Looks like Beyond Good and Evil is a long ways off. The Crew 2, I think, comes this fall. South Park comes this fall. Just Dance comes this fall. Or, that said 2018, but they did say October. So they're one of those weird things where it's like the next year, I guess. But it's coming in the fall in October. So yeah, probably about 50-50. Assassin's Creed is coming this fall. I did not see anything that said when Mario Rabbids was coming out, so I don't know. It's probably 50-50 split if you really want to look at it or go that way of if it's coming out this fall in 2017 or sometime in 2018. So it was an interesting thing from Ubisoft. I was a little bit bummed. I was secretly hoping for Splinter Cell, although when Blacklist didn't do very well a few years ago, I think it kind of killed the franchise. But to be honest, they did it to themselves. They recast Sam Fisher. Now, I don't know if Michael Ironside did not want to do the voice again. Maybe they were forced to. But I think that took a lot of the wind out of the Splinter Cell franchise's sales. But maybe we'll get a new one later on down the line. Here's hoping, because that's one of my favorite franchises from Ubisoft. So, what are you excited for? What are you excited to play? Do you think Starlink is going to succeed? Are you excited about Beyond Good and Evil 2? Tell me why I should be excited for that game. And are you going to play Mario Rabbids on the Switch? So let me know, and thank you for watching the Viper Magic channel's E3 coverage with me, Brent Cassina, host of the BK's Bullets YouTube channel. If you like comic books, come check us out. You'll see the little subscribe thing up here. It's got me in a Batman costume. Asbats is one of my favorites. I know people hate him, but whatever. So thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys soon with the Sony reaction. Bye-bye.